व्याघ्रम् अमजं तथा अमोहकम् अदम्भं च अद्वेषाक्षो भगौ तथा अमात्सर्यम् अलोभं च दशपुष्पं विदुर्बुधा अहिंसा परमं पुष्पं पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशैर्भावपुष्पैः सम्पूर्यते शिवम्। सर्वदेवदेवीश्वरूपाय सचन्दनपुष्पं सर्वदेवदेवीश्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः। आद्यं सर्वदेवानां सर्वदेवदेवीश्वरूपाय सर्वदेवदेवीश्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः। सोपकरणनैवेद्यं सर्वदेवदेवीश्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः। पुष्पे सर्वदेवदेवीश्वरूपिण्यै श्री शारदा देव्यै नमः। ॐ इति गन्धपुष्पे श्रीमद्विवेकानन्दाय नमः। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। परतत्त्वे सदा लीनो रामकृष्णसमाज्ञया यो धर्मस्थापनरतो वीरेशं तं नमाम्यहम्। So we will now do the Aratrikam. Om. Sri Rajana Digamalaye Namaha. Om Nitasataye Devaya Vishnave Namaha. Om Nitasambaram Kurupuriyam Yati Namaha. Om Nitishakaya Namaha. Sarvadivaya Sri Ramakrishna Nivedayam.
Yeah. manashodha nishkaranam bhakta sharana nishkaranam bhakta sharana Yaji jati kuroma sampada tava shipada bhagavashpada varijatha Barijatai Premarpana Samadarshan Premarpana Samadarshan Jagajana Dukha Jai Namo Namo Prabhu Vastamanadita Namo Namo Prabhu Vastamanadita Manavachanaigadhar Prabhu Manavachanaigadhar Jyotir Jyotir Jalariddhi Kandar Jyotir Jyotir Jalariddhi Kandar Tumi Tama Bhanjanahar Prabhu Tumi Tama Bhanjanahar Namo Namo Prabhu Vattvamanadita Namo Namo Prabhu Vattvamanadita Manavachanaigadhar Prabhu Manavachanaigadhar Jyotir Jyotir Jalariddhi Kandar Jyotir Jyotir Jalariddhi Kandar Tumi Tama Bhanjanahar Prabhu Tumi Tama Bhanjanahar Langa Ranga Bhanga Bhaje Anga Samamridam Langa Ranga Bhanga Bhaje Anga Samamridam Gaiche Chanda Bhagata Vrinda Arati Tomar Gaiche Chanda Bhagata Vrinda Arati Tomar Jaya Jaya Arati Tomar Har Har Arati Tomar Shiva Shiva Arati Tomar Khandana Bhagavandhana Jagavandhana Bondito Ma Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji Ki Jai Sarvamangala-mangalye Shive sarvartha-sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayane Namostute Shri स्थिति विनाशाना शक्तिभूत सनातने गुणाश्रये गुणमाये नारायणे नमोस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणे नमोस्तुते जय 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 श्री राम कृष्ण देव की जय जय श्री शारदा देवी की जय जय श्री स्वामी विवेकानंद की जय।
So very welcome friends, and as it has been the practice that usually we discuss Bhagavad Gita as the theme or the main topic in these Connecticut gatherings. So today will be no exception. We will be talking about a very important and oft-repeated theme right from the beginning of Bhagavad Gita to its end, the idea of work and giving up of work. So, but let us begin by saluting the giver of this great wisdom, Lord Krishna, and also the Bhagavad Gita. Vande Vamshi माल्यचन्दनभूषितम् राधाचित्तचकोरेन्दु सौन्दर्य सुमहोदधीम् परात् परतरं देवम् ब्रह्मानन्द कृपानिधिम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी. As we had discussed many times before, Bhagavad Gita is called in this verse as Amba, our mother. A mother looks after the well-being of the children. There are many special features of this motherhood. Looks after the children, feels very close to them. The children, they have complete trust in mother, that it is. I remember sometimes I would tell something to my little younger brother, something that was very new for him. And then he would look at me incredulously and look at the mother. Is it so, mother? Because so not really trusting me. It is because I would make fun, I would, was not very trustworthy person, But mother is very trustworthy. So when mother certified, that's right, like that. So then he would believe. So it is, mother is the place for great trust, close connection, affiliation, and also the care and well-being that the offsprings would automatically get from mother. But Bhagavad Gita is, of course, all these characteristics are there, but there is something that is very different from our regular biological mothers, and that is Bhavadveshinim, that and Advaitamritavarshinim. She showers the nectar of non-duality, which removes this delusion of duality or multiplicity, I and you, I and mine. That is all erased under this powerful torch of non-duality. When that non-duality torch shines, the ideas about, these varieties, they merge into unity, the oneness. Like when you look at the ocean, then all the waves which appear to be distinct, separate, fighting with each other, all that is seen as an illusory play. They rise from the ocean and then merge back in the ocean. So the mother is, Bhagavad Gita is mother like that, brings us to the truth and the nectar of non-duality, Amrita, that it is Advaita Amrita Varshinim. The nectar of non-duality is sprinkled as it were, and we get showered by that nectar. It is, so what happens? We become immortal. How? Because we realized this truth, that we were never born. The bodies are born. I never get born. So it is, and so I have no death. There is no other way of escaping death, friends, except by knowing this truth. Otherwise it is stretching life. Even if the person is not capable of doing anything, they stretch the life. So it is the person lying on the bed is not able to use limbs, but by giving medicines, the person is kind of kept alive. One doctor nicely told me, Swami, it is not really stretching life either. It is stretching death, that's all. It is. So there is no immortality, although we consciously or unconsciously crave for immortality. We don't want to die. Even the idea of our death is impossible to think of. Death of others you can think about, but death of yourself, as Swami Vivekananda explains, it is impossible to, bring that experience or the idea of death to home. He says, if you try to imagine death, you will see before your mental eye, as it were, that your body is lying down and you are looking at it. Means you are there, you are not dead. So this is a very important idea, that when we become immortal, when we get this knowledge of non-duality showered by such compassionate mother as Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita does not, like a mother, does not look at our faults except to correct them. But mother never throws a child because of the defects. Okay, my child after all, I will have to correct you, but I will not discard you. That is, so otherwise what hope do we have? Imagine, if our faults in this matter are getting counted, at least I wouldn't have any hope. It is only because this compassionate mother is there that she corrects everything. As Holy Mother said that, if a child comes to mother smeared with the dirt, then the mother doesn't throw the child, only cleans and throws the dirt away. So this is another special feature of mother. She takes us to the highest knowledge from wherever we are. Does not look at our shortcomings. And they are there. Well, the mother says that it is, after all, they are my children. My shortcomings are also transmitted to them. It's not their fault alone. But that doesn't mean they cannot be or should not be corrected. You accept it, but does not just say that, well, that's fine. No. Get rid of them. That is the meaning of true compassion. Many actually parents become cause to harm to of their children. They they think that the children's faults should be just covered up. And then they go on festering more and more till it becomes incurable problem. Very difficult. Because of attachments, because of so-called love. Bhagavad Gita has true love, not so-called love. So-called affection, love is another form of, that a proprietary attitude, my child. So it is, and that hurts the child. So it is important to see this motherhood of Gita as different from the motherhood of our regular earthly mothers. There are some characteristics that are shared as we discussed, that looking after the welfare, do not hold them or discard them for their faults, let them feel affinity and closeness, all that is there. But what is different is that no, they should get the knowledge of the truth, and that will liberate them. Bhavadveshinim, that is Advaitamrita Varshinim and Bhavadveshinim. Bhava means in this context, Bhava means beginning, happening, creation, that is called Bhava. Bhava, Bhuti, that is how the Sanskrit declination will be, that things come into existence as a separate entity. And then that is being against the truth. It becomes the source of bondage in this world and source of transmigration. It is the journey to bliss that we are seeking never comes to an end, because we are going on a very different wrong track. So because of that, you keep on coming again and again to the same point. It is that long ago, when we were, about 15 years ago or so, we went in the car to that DC area. Actually, we were coming there from North Carolina driving. It was about 10 days trip that we took from Providence to various places. So on the en route. So as we came, there was some road construction was going on. And those were not the days of GPS, advanced GPS like we have today on phones and all, some 15 years ago. So we had the directions, printed directions. And we were trying and looking at the road signs, that it is, and the signs, because of the road was getting constructed, the signs were not right. The whole point is, and we were, that diversion, okay, turn there. Then again, coming back at the same point. Hey, we came back again at the same point, or let us do more carefully. Then again going to the same point, something is, then we know something is very much wrong that we are doing. And then it is, we went to the gas station, asked what is this, that diversion. Oh no, that sign, is put in a bent way. It is not like that. It is, you have to, don't take that like, you have to turn there. Turn sharp inside like that. So then it worked. So what I mean is, intuitively speaking, we keep on coming back again and again, the same thing, again and again, being born, going through this rigmarole, again dying, and again taking rebirth, because the journey doesn't come to an end. Again and again, taking birth, going through the same process. Somebody therefore guides us. No, this is the right way to do it. And then all this so-called creation, all I and mine, all these attachments to forms and names, they come to the final end. It is nothing of this remains, but in essence everything remains. The essence remains, which was never created and so will never meet destruction. And this is the law of conservation in science. Right from the middle school, when they start teaching science, they teach this. And do you teach your students? Rashmi? Yeah. That nothing gets created, nothing gets destroyed. So what do we see then? Creation and destruction. Only forms change. Forms are not real. Even see, science also brings this truth to us. The forms are not real, but we forget, that's all. We forget that this is not real as such. That is not real, that is not real, that is not real, that is not real. This substance is real. That was never created. It doesn't have a date of birth. Whatever has a date of birth also has a date of death, It is, when I look at biography of some famous person on Wikipedia, on the sidebar you see, born here on this date, died here on this date. And if the person is still alive, the date of birth is given and then died, it is left blank. That's all. Means it is yet to come, but sure to come. So it is, but the substance doesn't change. We don't see that substance. By looking at the substance, the realism of all these forms just goes away. They don't have much value then. They shift, they arise, they go. You cannot really hold on to them because they are not real. It's I like that word, passing show. Somebody told me, our one devotee, that passing show was the brand of a cigarette, a cigarette was called passing show. So it is, do you remember, Teresa? No.
I don't smoke.
No, that's true, but it is, might have heard, passing show. So it is, anybody heard? I don't know either. Because it tells you this cigarette you light begins, and then passing show. So in between you have done enough to spoil your lungs and so forth. So it is. Yes, what is it?
No, just saying, like, when you see that, you know that the sky is not blue. You know that the mirage has no water. Why do we forget this? Like
What?
We
forget this because we get attached. We don't want to think that they are not real. We write poetry on that. We don't want to see the truth. This is a human psychology. that we hear the truth but kick it away because we love unreal. It is. That is why in the libraries or in the bookstores, almost all books are maximum sold books of fiction. Because we don't want to see the truth, not the reality. Go and read Harry Potter. Why? We love fiction, not reality. That is why it happens. We see skies blue, so beautiful, so nice, and then that your friend, what is his name? She writes poetry, isn't it? Kavita. So would write a poetry about it, and then that is held as real. So, and then, okay, since you are holding that which is not real as real, the result is suffering. So that is how it is. So Bhagavad Gita, Bhavad Vishni, and one of the constant themes in Bhagavad Gita, it began right at the onset of the teachings of Sri Krishna to Arjuna, and that is about work. Arjuna has to do work, but he didn't want to do it, wanted to run away from it, because work generates its problems. For some time it's okay, but then, such a big problem, and then we want to run away, taking so-called refuge in the knowledge of non-duality. All this is anyway unreal. So what is the point? When I was a brahmachari in training center, listen Adi Maharaj, no? Yeah. So I didn't take much care of keeping my room tidied. Now also I don't do, but it is, yeah. But I still, that at least I don't defend it now. That is better. It is, those days I started arguing with my, that teacher, that it is all you were telling in the class, this is all unreal, whether the book is kept like that or like that, what difference does it make? I thought that I am giving a very nice spiritual argument. So he said, what difference will it make if I turn you upside down and kept like that? So it is, there is, in the relative world, there is an order. You have certain works. When you get the knowledge, you won't ask this question also. That it is. So the confusion between the relative and the absolute is to be avoided. In absolute, yes, only God is real. All forms are unreal, and when you see this truth, you have no duty, no work. Tasya karyam na vidyate. In Bhagavad Gita it is said that, then you don't have to do any work, but otherwise you have to do your duty. Some Swamis used to taunt, even now they do it, when they see somebody, some monastic, some novice or some other is just thinking, meditation and then God, and the work is not, the allocated work is not getting done. So they would taunt with this phrase from Bhagavad Gita, Tasya karyam na vidyate. For that fellow, it seems that he has seen the divine, all-pervading, and therefore he has no work left to be done. But it is has gone beyond all relatives. Relatives in the sense, not my uncle, aunties, and relatives means the subject-object relations are completely overtaken by the nature of the truth. Yeah, but till then, one has to keep on doing the allocated works so that that work becomes our means to realize that goal. And this question comes in Bhagavad Gita again and again. Arjuna asks his first, he didn't even ask, he was thinking of giving up the work altogether because he was convinced that that is the right thing to do. Doing this work of war, how much misfortune it will bring to people, what calamities will it have, and so I don't want to do it, that's it. He was not even asking any question to Krishna about it, rather urging Krishna that let us stop the war here. Those our enemies, Kauravas, they are ignorant. They don't know, but we understand. We should behave wisely. We should not imitate them. They are quarrelsome and fighting, so we also should fight. That's not right. They are ignorant. They will behave as per their ignorances. We know, so we should give up this war, run away. And into that, even if they kill me, that is the Arjuna's words in Bhagavad Gita, very strong this thing, that yadi mam apratikaram ashastra panayah, even by finding me that I am without weapons and I am not warding them off, thinking this, if they kill me, I think that also will be better than undertaking this war. So he thought that Krishna will certainly approve this great wisdom. That what Chris, isn't it? It's great wisdom, isn't it? Non-violence. Sounds so spiritual. Krishna gives him a blow actually. So, and then Arjuna started presenting doubts. But, it is, but is the word which we use to show disagreement. That whatever you say might be true, but there is this objection. Grammatically speaking, it is, they are same meaning, means mathematical logic will have the same meaning for and but. But our Nita lawyer, she will say that they have different connotations. That the word and means kind of agreement, yes. There is no conflict between that. Yes, this man is wealthy and likes Starbucks. No conflict, it is. When do you say but that this man is wealthy and a terrible drunkard? Instead of saying and, you will say but this man is wealthy but a drunkard. So now one has to, that where one impression is negated by other impression, other statement on the other side of the but, then that but is significant. So